So I'm still bad at public speaking, but I'm trying to get over that by doing it more. I have 4 shortish poems today, nothing as elaborate or deep as what we've already heard. I guess I went for the halibut poems. My first one is called Beautiful Blindness. There are times in life, times like these, where the whole world seems to be bathed in a shining light that intensifies until I cannot look at it without risking the loss of my eyesight. And yet the rays are so beautiful that to look away seems the height of wrongness. So I continue to stare, knowing I would rather be blind than not watch until the last moment I am able to. My next poem, was a total surprise to me. My sisters and I like to go on walks around our neighborhoods when it's not too hot in the summer. And there were some children out drawing with chalk on the sidewalk. And it reminded me of when I was little and something so simple as entertaining and imagination could so easily come alive. So this is called Chalk. Today on my morning walk, I came across a piece of chalk. It talked and talked and talked and talked. For every step I took, it stalked. It stalked and talked as I walked, that piece of white and blue chalk. I hurried to my house at the end of my walk, and I shut the door but heard a knock knock. So I opened it and saw the chalk. The chalk that talked and stalked and knocked. If I had known about that piece of chalk, I never would have gone on my walk. So I guess I'm one of those people, my house always has to be clean, except the refrigerator. And so I was cleaning out my refrigerator and I had salad dressings that had expired last year, which I hadn't used, thank goodness. But it gave me different ideas about, that little expiration date that's never where you think it's going to be. So, would you have confessed to the man or woman that you love most, decided to go deep sea diving despite your fear of water, stepped out of that plane and hoped the parachute would open, called your mother to tell her that you never meant those hateful words, come home early from work to read your children a bedtime story, rescued a homeless animal and shown it what warm hands are, taken the vacation that you've dreamt of since age 10, and faithfully said your prayers every single night, willingly. If there was a tattoo on the bottom of your foot that listed this very moment as your expiration date. Okay, and my last poem, there's lots of, phrases like everything tastes better when it's made of love, as food especially. And so my last poem is called Homemade Soup. Mama always made the best soup, every batch from scratch. And she told me once the secret recipe, summed it up as this and that. Unsatisfied by the vague answer, for surely it would win me the heart of a man, I peeked inside the recipe book while standing on a chair, 2 pots and 3 pans. My eyes grew wide inside my head because I swear the recipe said 2 bright moonbeams captured during an eclipse, 1 cup of stutters from a man with a lisp, 4 bedtime stories with a happily ever after, a pinch of tears and a handful of laughter, 7 teaspoons of unending sorrow, a child's dreams for today and tomorrow. A gallon of freckles, 5 kisses on the cheek, and 24 blushes from someone who's meek. 3 pearly white teeth that have been ground into dust, the blue from a rainbow, and just 1 drop of trust. 6 gray clouds overflowing with lightning and thunder, and then, last of all, a bucket full of love, hugs, and wonder.